church body. Doesn't mean we're going to agree with everyone. Doesn't mean we're all going to get along. But we need to be patient with each other. We need to be able to listen to the other side and kind of, okay, let's talk about that. Let's have open conversations. Not just, this is how I see it and this is how we're going to do it. We need to be patient with each other within the body. And this is when he's saying, brothers, don't grumble against each other. He's talking about brothers in Christ. He's talking about the people in the church. And a lot of people don't like to hear that. They don't want to be reminded that we are still human. Even though we're Christian, we are still human, and we are going to make mistakes. But that's it. And again, the last part of this is just talking about the perseverance of the saints. We can go through every single prophet and just the trials and the patience that they needed to have. Was Jonah very patient? Not really. God spoke to him and said, go to Nineveh. Jonah got up and went. But he didn't go to Nineveh. He took off the other way. He wasn't going to wait around and see what else God had in store for him. He's like, no, I'm going the other way. I still think it's amazing. Jonah fell asleep in the boat, rocking back and forth, down in the hole of the boat. He's down there sleeping. I don't know how you can sleep through that. I was at the fair with my son, and I just seen those spinning rides, and I'm just like, okay, I'm getting dizzy. But Jonah was asleep. He was so at peace and content in what he thought he was doing the right thing. God had other ideas for him. Elijah had some good patience. Actually, Elijah had an extremely a great sense of humor when he challenged the other priests of Baal to that test. Make 10 offerings, put the ox on there. Pray to your God to have fire come down from heaven to burn up your offering. And then he just sat back under the tree, and I could see Elijah there just laughing. As they were dancing around, making weird noises, crying, they even started cutting themselves, thinking that that was going to help their God listen to them. And he's just sitting there laughing. I can just see Elijah just sitting there laughing, being patient. And finally, he said, okay, now it's my turn. Oh, and by the way, can you guys go draw water? We need to soak down my wood, soak down my offering. And let's make it a moat around mine so there's just even more water. Lord? Instantly. Flames come down, burns up Elijah, burns up everything else. He had patience to sit and wait for the Lord. Now, could have Elijah gone up right at the very beginning and said, before he even started, and said, Lord, let's go, and let's just get over with. I don't want to sit on the sun all day. Yeah, he could have. That's not what the Lord wanted. The Lord wanted his power to be shown in the patience of Elijah. And James is reminding us to look back at the prophets. Look back at how they lived their lives, how they waited on the Lord to renew your strength. And they say, patience is a virtue. Patience is a gift from God. At times I can be very patient. At times I'm not patient at all. When there's a ball game on I want to watch, I'm not very patient. I want to get my chores done. I want to get stuff done so I can watch this game. I'm not patient. I just want to, there's not a big rush. Sitting in line sometimes, I do fine. When it's hot outside and it's air conditioned inside, I got lots of patience. Yeah, we can stay here a little bit longer. You like that too, don't you, Connor? So, it's a weird combination of verses that James throws out here. And I really kind of enjoy finding these oddities, and because they're not two things that really go together very well, but when you really look at it, your patience and being judged, they really do go together. They go hand in hand. God's going to judge us on our patience in waiting for him. Would we love to have God come right now? One of these days that's going to work. Hopefully. Because we're going to be going to a better place. But a lot of us live just like, God, come on, please, right now. Just come right now. You'll take care of all my worries. We just go to heaven. Is that a good reason to have God come back so all our worries are taken away? We need to have God come back when it's his time. When he is done with all of us. Could be today, could be tomorrow, could be 500 years from now. We don't know, but we need to live each day like he's coming today. And we need to have that patience like the farmer, knowing that the rain is going to come, knowing that Jesus is going to come. Now, have you ever seen a farm, back to the farmer, have you ever seen a farmer just like, well, I planted my seeds, I ain't going to do nothing until the rain comes? No, they're out there, they're still working the land, they're putting weed killer down so that the weeds don't come up. They see rocks, they're pulling rocks out. They're still doing the stuff that they need to be doing to prepare for a good crop. They're not just sitting on the porch, well, when it rains, I guess I'll get to work. So there's a lot of Christians there that way. They're just sitting on the porch, waiting for God to show up. God, show yourself to me. Once you do, I'll start doing something. God keeps showing up, but they keep saying, no, that's not God. I don't have to do nothing. But we need to keep preparing ourselves, or we will be judged. The judge is going to sit there and say, Dan, you weren't very patient. You didn't wait for me. You didn't wait like the farmer for what I have in store for you. You wanted to do stuff on your own time, your own schedule, your own way, and look how you messed up these areas for this amount of time. Well, you got back on track here, got going again. Oh, wait, no, here you missed. He's going to come back and show me all the times where I did not wait for him, and he's going to judge me. So we need to, each and every day, keep preparing ourselves for those moments and those times of when Jesus shows up on our doorstep. And that could be in the face of a hungry person, the face of someone sick that needs help. Could be just someone who just wants to talk. And we can come back and show them Christ's love. Instead of saying, oh, can you come back tomorrow because I got to go wash my hair? Or I got to go take out the trash. Can you come back tomorrow? That could have been our chance to show Christ's love to someone. That could have been himself there testing us. And sure, yeah, we probably needed to take the trash out. We needed to wash our hair. We needed to do those things we needed to do, but we're caught up on our time. Not when God comes knocking. And this next Sunday night, we're going to have a chance for that with the block party for Vacation Bible School, for kicking that off. We're going to get a lot of people here who normally don't come to church, and then there's going to be food, there's going to be games, there's going to be stuff, and it gives us a chance to show God's love to some people that are going to really need it. And then that week, the following week, with having Vacation Bible School here, we're going to have lots of kids here. And we're going to have lots of adults that are helping out, but they also need, they don't realize it, but they're going to see Christ